Hi there, I am Aaron, and welcome to the Cult Comics. There we go. Anyway, this video would not be possible if it wasn't for the channel BJ Kicks. So BJ Kicks does some really cool videos on omnibuses and comic collecting and stuff like that. If you have not checked them out, then you definitely should put them on your list there. BJ Kicks, Mad Dog, Nearman Condition, and Omnidog. Those guys for certain should be on your list. There's a whole list of people, but put me on that list as well. If you collect comics and omnibuses, then here's a little cool one. This one was on sale for an insane price for a very short period of time on Zavi, the United States Zavi. And how much? Well, the one I'm going to show you, well, altogether was under $20, and I'm in Canadian money. So yeah, it's an omnibus. And this is the Marvel Universe by Chris Claremont. Now this one right now I think is still running around like $39 on Zavi if it's still available. And it is a banger of a book too. So Chris Claremont, of course, is probably best known for his long tenure on X-Men. Ran around 17 years on X-Men, and he did come back a couple other times after that. But this is his non-X-Men stuff. This is some other stuff that he did, and some really, really good stuff. So I'll just show you on the back here. There's a whole bunch of books. So what it includes, just so you know, we have Collecting War is Hell 9-15, Black Goliath 2-5, Captain Britain original run 1-10, Doctor Strange 38-45, Man Thing 4-8, and 10-11. Fantastic Four versus the X-Men 1-4, Contest of Champions 2, 1-5, Mechanics 1-6, Big Hero 6, 1-5, which is the second run on Big Hero, and material from X-Men Unlimited, which of course is a Kitty Pryde story, because Kitty Pryde is of course the Chris Claremont's favorite character. So what's really cool about this is, let me just show you on the inside. I'm going to just take out the sleeve, and this is like 4 decades of work from Chris Claremont. This is over 1,100 pages. And the interior artwork is fantastic. So look at this, guys. By the way, there's a great eye on this too. So the eye in this book, especially for a 1,100-page book, is fantastic. It opens up really, really easily. There's some fantastic stuff in here. I'm not going to go over everything right now, but this War is Hell series is brilliant. Basically, it's about this guy here. What's his name? I'm going to make sure I get his name right. John Kalowski, and John Kalowski is a guy that could have helped stop the occupation of Poland by the Nazis and stopped a lot of people from getting killed, but he was too feeling sorry for himself at the time and ignored the warning from the guy, and because of that he dies. That's spoiler alert. He dies, but a coward dies 1,000 times, a brave man only once. So he is cursed to come back in body after body and die over and over, and experience the death over and over again of different people. This is a fascinating series. I really wish it would have went on longer. Unfortunately, I think War is Hell ended, and this, when this one was going on, which is such a shame, because the artwork is fantastic. There's Don Perlin's artwork right here. Chris Claremont wrote most of the stuff here, so you get some really great stuff, and it goes through different eras of it as well. We got we got Black Goliath right here. Artwork on that who did the artwork on that one? So this one was George Tuska with Vince Coletti as an inker. Vince Coletti is an excellent inker, by the way. And you get into some fantastic Captain Britain stuff. As you can see, the original Captain Britain costume right there. Man, I would love to have these original comics, like this one, Free Inside, Captain Britain Boomerang. Wouldn't that be cool? We got some amazing Doctor Strange, and not just any Doctor Strange, but Doctor Strange with pencils by Gene Colan. Now, Gene Colan is probably best known for his work on Tomb of Dracula, but his work in Doctor Strange is fantastic. So Gene Colan with doing pencils, Dan Green inking for him. It's just utterly stunningly fantastic work. Just look how good this stuff can get. Look, these here covers. And if you're more into the more modern-esque stuff, or you want the classic characters, there's Fantastic Four versus X-Men. Just look at that cover. We got Wolverine and evil-looking Reed Richards with the Doctor Doom outfit on. John Bogdanove is the penciler on this with Terry Austin inking. Terry Austin's a fantastic inker, by the way. But John Bogdanove, for me, he's best known for Superman in the era of kind of like the reign of Superman era. So there was Superman had died, and there's 4 different comics that were being done, and I know John Bogdanove did one of the 4 Superman comics. But then you get like definitely some more kind of, as we slowly get into more modern era stuff. I'll show you some of the Contest of Champions, which I think is probably 90s. I'm thinking probably 90s era for this. Especially look this artwork. Doesn't it look kind of 90s to you? This Contest Champions too. And the neat concept of Contest Champions was like, it was kind of a vote in, like which, hero against hero, who would you vote to be the winner? And then, you'd buy the comic and you'd see how it played out. Let's find there's some brilliant artwork in this, by the way. Mechanics has artwork on here. Who did the artwork on this one? Sure, it's gorgeous though. Just look at this. It's Kitty Pryde. After she kind of left, just lets you see some of the art on the inside of here. You can see it's definitely, we're getting into a more modern style of art right now. And you follow that up after Mechanics, we get the Big Hero 6 stuff. And if you've only seen Big Hero 6, the Disney movie, you're missing out a lot, because there's a lot of cool concepts in Big Hero 6 that never made it into the Disney film, and I don't think they've made it to the cartoon series either. I haven't seen the cartoon series Big Hero 6, so I don't know for sure on that one, but I'm going to get to the Big Hero stuff for you. You guys can see that, because the artwork on that's gorgeous too. Remember this one character that's a dragon that turns into a kid. A very smart dragon turns to a kid. Artwork for Big Hero 6, and as always in the back there's a bunch of like kind of virgin covers in here, as well as some stuff from Marvel Age when they did X-Men versus Fantastic Four. God, this is a heavy book. And some great pencil work as well. So overall, it's a fantastic book. If you can get your hands on it, I definitely recommend it. I'm not sure if you're into the Marvel Universe stuff, because this compilation stuff, it's not like somewhere it's going to be like a one gigantic story. But if you're just getting into Omnibus collecting, or you're not sure on Claremont, or different type of styles and genres that you're going to be interested in, this is a great way to do it. And whether at $9.99 or $39.99, either way, it's a very inexpensive way to collect it. So, guys, there's some great stuff coming out this month, by the way. We have, we're coming to the end of the month. What If Volume 2 is supposed to be coming out this month, so fingers crossed that's still coming out. And keep an eye out for early in March, I think between the 1st and the 8th, we should be getting an omnibus for Incredible Hulk Volume 1. That's the reprint of the original Incredible Hulk with Stan Lee. And we'll also be getting an omnibus for Onslaught, the X-Men Avengers crossover from the 90s. A lot of people hate, but I absolutely adore. So those are ones that are coming out. I think we're getting a Doctor Strange omnibus coming out around mid-March with I think it's Jason Aaron and Chris Bakula. Or Bachelot. I apologize. I suck at pronouncing names. There's also at the end of March, everything stays okay. Jason Aaron's Thor is finally getting omnibus, and if there's one comic storyline that you really need to read, it's Jason Aaron's Thor. It's amazing, and I definitely recommend it. But this is a great one. Again, big shout out to BJ Kicks for putting it on his channel, letting people know that this was available. I may have another one coming, but it's only got the label printed, and it sold it pretty quickly, so I'm not quite sure if I was lucky enough to get it. If I am, I'll be on here to show it to you in the hopefully near future. Anyway, this has been Aaron. This has been the Call to Comics, and I will see you next time here. Have a great evening. Have a fantastic night. And remember, there's always another comic to read, and it's always fun and interesting to sometimes just take a break from all the watching that we do, and just sit back and enjoy a good book. Talk to you later, guys, and see you in the funny pages.